Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of December. Sorry, I keep having to clear my throat. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. I'm going to take a sip of water. Hang on. So we are going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. And then we will take a peek at your person's energy and your energy and see what's going on there. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. If you watch multiple videos, I'm saying this in all of them, hitting 30,000 was huge for me. It's a milestone. Baby steps. I really have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for getting me to where I am. I couldn't have done it, obviously, without you guys. If you are new, welcome, and I hope you'll stay. If you'd like a personal reading, I am available for those as well. That's in the information or the description box below or in my about section of my channel. All right, let's get into you. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords. I like that. After a moment of time out, it's like such clarity and big change. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And then in the near future, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. Okay. Overall energy is the Seven of Swords. So you could be feeling this way about some type of relationship. This isn't going to be for all of you, but for those of you that have been in a marriage or been in a long-term relationship, I feel like this is your ideas around it. Have you dealt with people who have lied, cheated, and there's something around the sanctity of marriage or long-term commitment that I feel like you're working through right now. So it's just remember, this is just for the end of December, so it's not forever. But there may be a part of you that's kind of disappointed. Maybe the old conditioning, the idea that two people can be together forever and be really happy is shifting. Maybe you just have come to a place now where you accept that not everything has to be that way. Maybe you don't want that type of energy anymore. Not all of you. Some of you still do want to settle down. But you may have to realize that at times those types of long-term relationships can be challenging and they can create a lot of stress. So that may be what you're feeling. You feel a lot of stress around your current marriage or around the idea of long-term relationships and marriage. Anything to do even with family or home could be creating a little bit of stress, distrust. I feel like there's a little bit of distrust here as well. And a tad bit of a feeling of, I'm not quite where I want to be. Like I don't feel in control or in a place where I'm as stable as I'd like to be. So if there's something around your home environment that feels a little bit unstable, I feel like it's just a passing energy. I don't think it's something that's going to stay with you. I do think whatever that is, you're going to release that burden. It's about to shift. So it feels like a fleeting thought is what I want to say. Okay. So yes, in your head, a lot of mental energy in the recent past, but there's a huge epiphany moment. There's an awareness that you're having. There's some kind of clarity that's being brought to you after you took a little bit of time to maybe do some self-reflection or just reflecting on things that were happening in your life. These changes that are coming, we've been talking about this with you for a little bit. The world says that this is truly the end of one cycle of your life. It is time to put it to bed. There is no sense in continuing to feel the stress and the emotions and all of those things around what hasn't worked, and to put your focus here because Spirit's trying to show you that there are some really great things coming and you're going to be super clear about it. You may have gotten a little bit of the clarity in the recent past and things already started to change, but you may not have really pulled it in to your awareness completely. It's just happening slowly, but maybe, again, not as quickly as you'd like, but still, it's happening. Things are changing. All right, so the Ten of Pentacles in reverse in the current energy with the King of Swords in reverse in the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's something around you that this is a sense of not feeling like things are going in the right direction. So again, it's almost as if you second guess yourself or you don't have clarity in some aspect of your life. Maybe it is your work situation. Maybe you're just unhappy with how it's going and you just don't feel like things are changing. I do feel the energy changing though, because it started to in the past. So you may just be feeling this way right now, but I think as the year ends and we kind of put this year and last year to bed and we move into 2022, things are definitely going to start looking different. We'll clarify that in just a moment and see if there's anything else that we need to know. Now, in the near future, the Two of Pentacles with the Chariot and the Two of Cups. There's something I feel like you're still going to be going back and forth about, which we do, right? There's never a moment where we have complete clarity or have made full decisions. We're always making choices in our life. So this is going to be a choice about whether you move forward, whether it be in a partnership. This could be, do I continue to? Do we actually see eye to eye? Do I stay in this? Do I not stay in this? I think you feel connected to this person. The Two of Cups, generally in most decks, they're looking at each other in the eyes. So they tend to understand each other very well. But there's a part of you that doesn't feel like this is going anywhere. So that may be coming up for you in the near future. Do you continue to put the energy into this if you feel like it's not going anywhere, even if the two of you have a very deep connection or understanding for each other? Let's get some clarifications to see. All right, so let's start with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, please. This is for Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Areas where you may not have felt very confident about the choices that you were making in your life, that's the reflection. Where has your confidence gone awry? Where at times have you doubted yourself? And I think that's the clarity that you're getting. It's like there's a part of you that needs to kind of shift out of that. And I think that's what's happening. It's saying that you're coming from a place of doubting the choices that you've made, of doubting your passion, not feeling really secure about how things were going to unfold for you. And that's all changing. The confidence is coming with this massive shift. All right, the Ace of Swords with the World card and then the Death in reverse. So some of it has not completely changed. Like I said, there's a part of you that it hasn't fully come to your awareness. So you don't feel how everything has really broken apart and started to renew itself, start over. So some of that's going to be brought to you more in the near future as these things that you're not really sure about start to fall away. It's a thought process that I feel is falling away. I don't think anything that you've done is falling apart. Like, I don't think your job's falling apart. I just think this is how you feel about it. So the Death in reverse with the World, that's your energy. Like I said, there's something that's shifting, but it hasn't fully shown up. All right, let's move on. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Swords. Yes, this could be wearing you down in the current moment. Well, the holidays brings that anyway. So this time of year is tough. Anytime we're wrapping out a year, especially this kind of a year, it could be weighing you down. You may feel a little less energetic. Like I said, this is for the end of December. So just in the last week or so, maybe starting out the new year, you aren't feeling like things are really going anywhere, but it's just a matter of needing some rest. So if you feel pulled to take a break, I think Spirit's kind of asking you to pull back your energy and take a break. The Seven of Cups in reverse, which is actually a good energy. It means that there isn't going to be confusion around this any longer. So wherever you feel uninspired, that's going to shift. Something is going to be very clear to you. So whatever's been wearing you out here, there isn't going to be confusion around it anymore. That's going to be coming probably within the next couple of weeks as well. So let's look at the Two of Pentacles with the Chariot in reverse. What is it that you don't feel like is going to move forward? The Empress. You know what? I love this because it's like you do go from a place of the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is doubting yourself, having some insecurities about things, and then you come into the near future, the Empress. So full awareness of who you are, what you desire. I don't think you're going to continue to go back and forth. At times you may question yourself. Do I have what it takes to keep going? Do I have what it takes to move forward with this person? Do they see me the way I want them to see me? Masculine or feminine energy doesn't matter, because this is who you embody. This is what you desire to get to, where you have that feeling of peace of, okay, this is who I am. I'm good with who I am. I don't go back and forth about that. But if this person doesn't see that in me, then maybe it's time to move away. I think they get you on some level. They may see you this way, but maybe a part of you doesn't feel like they do. All right, so let's look at the Chariot in reverse with the Two of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to get that clarity. There it goes. There's going to be some kind of a shift and a new beginning. And I feel like this is you specifically. This isn't about the other person. It never is. It's about you. It's about what you feel, how you want to approach the situation, what processes you go through mentally in order to get to a place where you feel good. I just keep wanting to bring it back to you because that's where it starts. So if you shift this in yourself, and if you get the clarity and you make a decision that this is something you have to cut out, that could be what you do. If it doesn't feel like it's going somewhere, this could be saying, yep, I need a new beginning. I've got to cut this out. I need to stay in this Empress energy, empowered, feeling good about myself. Maybe that doesn't make you feel that way. All right, let me clear this. So we're going to get into your person's energy specifically. So go ahead and think about them while I rotate. I've got a little paper cut and it hurts every time I shuffle. Okay. What is the card that's going to come out? So this is usually a big emphasis within the reading. Whatever ends up on the top of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling insecure about money or finances. Maybe feeling like you've spent too much. There's something around that that's feeling a little bit unstable just at the end of this month. All right, let's get the other deck. This is for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with their person and their energy, please. Okay. So your person's energy is interesting. They're going through some changes. Okay. They have abandonment issues. We've got the World with the Five of Pentacles. They could have abandoned you at times, or maybe you feel that way with them, but it's probably that they've experienced that in their life. Three of Wands in reverse with the Five of Wands. There's a lot of conflict around this. At least they have a lot of conflict. Your energy is the Judgment with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. See, here it comes. So if this is the person that's in the main reading, you don't see it going anywhere. The Two of Wands says that you don't really see a future. The Ten of Swords. Okay. Some of you are just done with this. If you're looking for the clarity around whether you should end it or not, I'm going to say this is being very clear. If you are done, that's going to relieve you of a lot of the burdens that you've been carrying along with it. The person that you're dealing with. Now, have they gone through some shifts? Maybe. They could be closing out a cycle as well because they're leaving that behind. They're abandoning this shift. Now, it could be that they're abandoning the changes that are trying to happen in their life. And if someone is doing that and they're not paying attention to what is trying to change in their world, that's going to keep them stuck. It's like they just don't see what the future could look like. This is somebody who's not waiting any longer to see what's coming to them. So they may shut themselves off and not really be open to the idea that things can change. And that creates a lot of conflict, right? With them, other people, you, all kinds of different situations in their life. I just feel like this person's conflicted, period. So your energy is Judgment. This is saying you need to make a decision. You could have been praying about it, absolutely asking for some kind of guidance. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse just means you're not going to be giving of yourself maybe so freely or as unevenly as you had in the past. You may not feel like they did, but you did. But this is you finding balance within you and not allowing yourself to give too much to something. Two of Wands in reverse, having no real clarity around what the future might look like. And then the Five of Swords, not wanting the drama or any kind of drama that may come with it, or wanting to be combative with somebody at all. And that's mentally. So you may just not want to deal with the mental conflict that you feel around the situation. All right, so let's get the Romance Angels. This is for Scorpio. So we have, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, that's an oxymoron. So you may feel like this is the one. You may feel very deeply connected to them. But at the same time, they're saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I mean, if you love this person and this is just the energy of what's going on right now, it doesn't mean that things aren't capable of working out. It just means that that's the energy for right now. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then codependency. Addictions are affecting one or the both of you. People who have abandonment issues tend to have codependency, meaning they kind of just like a warm body there. They like somebody in their life at all times. Or they may have addictions of some sort. Either of you could be dealing with addictions. It doesn't have to necessarily be your person. I'm not calling you out, just saying if that's the case and you're aware of it and you know that that's something you need to deal with, that could be affecting your relationship as well. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So if it's in this particular state, I know it's tough when things aren't balanced and they don't feel good. We want to shift them. But right now it's letting go and opening yourself up to how things can unfold instead of trying to kind of push or force it. Not saying you're controlling it. They could be the one that's trying to control you, and you may be resisting that energy. Okay, let's get the Lovers Oracle. This is for Scorpio. All right, this one seems fitting. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Absolutely, always is. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Very, very on point. And then romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. You may just feel smitten by this person. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So true. That is the hardest thing to put into place, especially when we feel like there are areas of our life that aren't happening the way that we really want them to. Most frustration comes from unfulfilled expectations. And that's a really hard thing. It's like, I want my life to be somewhere that it isn't right now, instead of being able to really appreciate how far you've already come and where you are right now. All right, so let's take a peek at the Wisdom of the Oracle. Hopefully, when I shuffle this time, it won't be the same cards that came out for the other two, which were exactly the same. Cancers, Pisces, both came out the same. All right, Scorpio. Mending. So this is another one that's been powerful. So there may be a phase of mending that's going on between the two of you. And then we have poised. I feel like this came out for you last week. That's all about you staying as poised as you possibly can, which I think you guys do well. It reduces to a 12, which is a 3. And that's balancing mind, body, and soul. Always looking good on the outside. People don't always know that there's something going on. Treasure Island, there's something great. After this big change, I do feel like things are going to open up for you and start to look much brighter. And they're asking you to be a little bit flexible. So 10 energy after the 9. Shifting and changing. Being flexible through the things that are trying to happen for you in your life. It's hard to see it when it hurts that that's actually for you. But it is going to be much better for your psyche, your physical body, all those things if you can try to be flexible through these shifts and changes. Because you are about to close out one huge cycle and move into a new one. Now, there could be other relationships in your life that you're trying to mend. I feel like there's something looking over those relationships. The ones that are really meant to be, that are solid, could be with a child. If you're mending something with a child, it could also be a partner or friends, or just family, something like that. It feels like it's coming in around this time. Try to be flexible with them as well if you can. All right, my loves, I hope this helped. Thank you so, so much for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, that info's in my description box or in my about section of the description box or my about section of my channel. I hope you have an amazing holiday. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, all of those things. Whatever you celebrate, take care of yourselves. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.